Already in the next ring. Take a break if you're old.
I down the one. Right there. Don't go down.
Horizon, Q.
Nice.
Just off if you need.
Bro, why's your thing
He's
stop
in the
healing
open.
me?
Took down the last
100, he's weak. Nice. He is.
go, Echo.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Assassin, aka Nin, and we back with another video, man. Another Apex. We about halfway through season 14, so I figured I'd give my thoughts about the season. You know, talk about some things that I like and dislike about season 14 so far. Talk about a couple of the changes that's happening, and maybe even a couple of events that I'm looking forward to that's coming through. A couple of, you know, shop items and things like that. So let's just hop straight into it, man. We can hop straight into some of the things that I like about the season, which would probably be some of the gun changes. I do like that the Spitfire is light. The reason I like that is because it's not OP anymore. Like the gun is, I don't even know if I can say balanced. It's just not in the meta anymore. So I like that. I do like that the Volt is back on the ground. The Massive being in the care package is big tough, but it's a really good shotgun. I like it. Pretty much a two-tap if you got it. It's a monster. If you see somebody with a Mastiff, probably don't want to be close up. But other than the gun changes, man, so another thing I like about the season is the new character Vantage, the new Scout Support Legend with the Sniper Ultimate. When she first came out, I will say, like, everybody was trying to play her, which is something that you expect. You know, new character, everybody wants to get a feel. But she is a very good scout character, in my opinion. Really good support for the team. She has pretty good mobility with her Echo ability. She can use it to get to higher places, reposition. Her ultimate with the sniper, it really pairs well with each other. Her sniper is really good for teams. It lets you know like what Evo armors they have. And the sniper shot that she hits, it also gives the person a debuff. So that's what makes her really good for support as well. Not only does she have information that she can give her team, you can ping out how many it is, what the Evo armor is, where they are. But if she hits them with a sniper shot, now everybody's going to be doing increased damage to that person. So Vantage is, in my opinion, a really good legend. I played her a good bit. I even play her now, sometimes in ranked, just depending on the team comp that we have. She's a very solid character. She's not a character that breaks the game, which is another reason why I like her, because most characters come out like Horizon did in season 7, where she just came out and it was just a complete domination of her. Like, she just dominated everything. Vantage is not very much so. Like, the first week was crazy because everybody's trying to learn her. But now, you know, you don't really see her on everybody's teams. You do see her quite a bit. So I think she's like a really good balanced support character. Like, she fits in well with like Bloodhound, Seer, and Crypto. So she's definitely a solid pick if you want to pick her up. I highly suggest it, especially for ranked. And speaking of ranked, I do want to talk about some of the changes that did happen in ranked that I like and dislike as well. I will say, as a solo queue player, I do like the tweaks that they made with the, they lowered the entry cost and took the cap off of the kills and assists and participation, which definitely helps for a solo queuer like me. Like I said, I felt like the last season it was kind of hard or nearly impossible to play solo queue because of the changes they made. But I personally can say that the changes and tweaks to those, the RP system, does really help a lot. And lowering the entry cost, it doesn't feel like I'm losing like 100 points per game. I know at the time of this video, I am currently a D3, so I think I'm going into the games with -61, Whereas the other system, I would have been going in as like -71 or like 80. So pretty much losing nearly 100 a game. So it takes a lot of pressure off, and you know, it helps me to play better. And like I said, I'm mostly playing solo queue, so for me it definitely helps. So I like that change. The things I don't like about this rank system is probably still the probably just the map that we're on. Honestly, they did make some changes to Kings Canyon, which are nice, but I still personally don't like this map. And like, because of the rank system, if you're not like in with a full team of 3, or if you're not like super aggressive trying to get kills and stuff, like this is not a good map for people that are passive or people that just want to like camp it out. It's still the smallest map in the game. We still have a lot of legends that have really good mobility. You can still get 3rd, 4th, and 5th party. So because of this rank system, I would say the map would play into like one of the things I dislike about the rank system. I do like, however, you know, the demotion that's been here since the last season, but I do like that as well, because that was always an issue with rank. Sometimes you playing with the hard stuck people and they just grief your games on purpose or throw the games because they know they aren't going to lose anything. So that is something that is a positive as well. But as far as like the rank system goes, that's pretty much all I would have to say about the things I like and dislike. I feel like everything else is kind of legit. Oh, I did forget to mention the matchmaking. Oh my goodness, the matchmaking. That is definitely something that needs to be fixed, mostly on PC, but definitely on console as well. Because there are a lot of instances where predators are getting matched up with diamonds and plats and sometimes even cold players. And it's not fair for either side when that happens, because if you're a plat and diamond, you definitely don't want to load up into a game and see that you're playing against like the number 2, 5, and 10 ranked predator in the world. And then on the flip side, if you're like a high-ranking predator, you don't really want to see that you're in a game full of gold, plats, and diamonds. And I know it may sound crazy, because some people will be like, oh, but that's easy RP. Like, you're definitely so much better than those players, so that's easy kills and stuff. Yeah, but then it doesn't make the game as fun for those high-ranked players. And there's even been instances where like a lot of them are like legit bored with playing games because they know they're not going to play against some of the other high-skilled players that are just going to get diamond, plat, and gold lobbies and pretty much just kill farm everybody that's in there. So it's definitely not fair to the lower ranks that's trying to rank up and learn the game when you're going against some of the top, 500 players in the world. But then it's also not fair to the top 500 because they most of the time want to play against the best of the best. Like, you get the best by beating the best, but if you're up there, you're only fighting the lower ranks. You're never really going to test yourself. You're never going to like have those challenging games or anything that really gets your blood pumping. It's just gonna be, you just farming people. So matchmaking definitely needs to be fixed, and I'm mostly a console player, so it doesn't affect me as much as the PC guys. But I've had a few games where I'm in there going through Plat and Diamond, and then I see that my teammates are Masters, and I see that I'm going against like a top 500 Predators in the champion squads and things. So matchmaking, that's definitely a huge thing. And I almost forgot to mention this, but I'm glad I caught myself. But matchmaking is like a real big thing that they need to try to fix, try to really get under control. So other than that, though, I think that's going to be pretty much it for the rank part of my thoughts and everything. So now we can move on to things that I'm looking forward to that's still in Season 14, like some of the events that's coming out. The next thematic event is going to include Loba's heirloom that a lot of people have been finally waiting for. And her heirloom is going to be a Spanish war fan that has been confirmed by other people in the community and the data miners and things like that. So that's going to be pretty cool. And also, if you saw the comic on Twitter that had a little bit of Loba's story in it, you also would see that the item she took at the end was a war fan that was reference to her heritage. So that's going to be pretty good. I'm excited for that event. I hope. I'm not really too sure what the theme of the event is going to be, but it looked like a lot of cool stuff was going to come out with this, so I'm actually looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to the Halloween event. We are in September right now, so we have about another month or so before that drops. So hopefully we can get the Shadow Royale back. Well, actually, I think we've had the Shadow Royale the last couple times, so hopefully it'll either be that again or maybe even something new. So that'd be always exciting, man. There's usually always a Halloween event that comes out with that, so that'll be a good chance to get some Halloween skins and things like that from the shop, get cosmetics, stuff like that. So those are some things that I'm looking forward to that's going on in season 14. Other than those two events, I don't think there's really anything else that I would be looking forward to. I don't think there was a mention of Control coming back, which was a game mode that everybody really liked. So maybe that'll come back at some point. I will say though, you know, talking about season 14, I'm kind of looking a bit ahead now for season 15 because I'm thinking about that new moon map that we're going to get. And I'm not going to talk too much about it here because, you know, this video is mostly for season 14, but I can't help but mention that the new map for season 15 looks amazing. There have been some clips and things of it on Twitter, some gameplay of one of the devs going through it and just kind of playing around. So I am looking forward to that in season 15. But with all that being said, man, what do y'all think about season 14? You know, do you like it? Do you hate it? Is it better than season 13? Do you think it's worse? Is it about the same? Y'all let me know down below what y'all think about it and what you think about the events that's coming up. You know, do y'all like the Loba heirloom that's coming out and things like that? Just let me know, man. Let me know how y'all feeling and who would you want next to get their heirloom after Loba? We still have quite a few people that don't have their heirloom, so who would y'all want next to get an heirloom, man? But hey, that's it for this video. So hey, y'all already know the motto. Stay in the shadows, keep that training going. I love y'all. Y'all take care, and I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace.